Hello, welcome back to our TCAP commentary. Today we're doing David Schumacher. Now, I actually despise this guy. I won't lie. I've been dodging him. Okay, I've been dodging him. I really hate this guy. Okay, I hate what he stands for. I hate his segment. I hate his excuses. I hate everything about this guy. Right? It was pretty annoying. And yeah. We're just gonna get started. Why not? If you like To Catch a Predator, check out the channel. I have so many other videos of these, but anyway.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Hey, come on in.
Got my sister and some babies out in the car too, though. Where you at?
Did you bring some green?
No, we're gonna smoke some, though. We're gonna get some.
She brings some
Hey, I
green.
just made some cookies, but I got chocolate on my shirt, so I'm just gonna.
Real good, real good. But let me get started, okay? I've been, I just woke up, right? And like it's pretty early today, but anyway. Did you bring some green? Okay, that's what Emily just asked, right? I believe there's a segment out there because I tried searching up all the David Schumacher videos, and there's only two, and the other one kind of has edits, and I kind of don't want to, use that one. But anyway, it has a scene where Emily is told to say green, right? But I believe she thinks they're saying greed, like you're greedy, right? Either that or some other word. But yeah, like it's so funny how these decoys like aren't about it, right? But they tell him to say these like hip things, quote unquote, right?
Change real fast.
All right.
I'll be right out.
Alright.
Here's some green.
No, we're gonna smoke some, though. We're gonna get some.
Hey, I just made some cookies, but I got chocolate on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change real fast.
All right.
I'll be right out.
Alright.
You can try one of my cookies. They're so good.
Did you make them?
Yeah, I made them myself.
Alright, I eat one. I like chocolate chip.
Cookies are good munchies.
Let me in.
Ew, I'm telling you, man. Oh my god, man, this doesn't sound natural, man. Of course, but like, oh man, like, back to the cookies, man. I would have given a lot to, be able to a lot, right? To taste these cookies, man, because they must have been great, So many predators came over to get them, right? I mean, of course, I wouldn't do anything like this, right? I wouldn't go to these extents, right? But, yeah, to mention a little bit of what's happening right now, right? He just came in and they're talking about smoking and all this stuff, right? And the excuse he's about to use when Chris comes out is very strange. Like, you're talking about smoking marijuana, right? With the 12-year-old, bro. Like, what is wrong with you, man?
Tell me your parents are rich. What do they do for a living?
What?
Hey, why don't you have a seat right over there?
Hey,
How you doing?
wait,
I
what did
like
he say?
chocolate chip.
Cookies are good munchies.
Let me in. Tell me your parents are rich. What do they do for a living?
What?
Hey, why don't you have a seat right over there?
How you doing?
Good, how are you? What's happening?
Good.
Your hands up where I can see.
What's going on?
You tell me what's going on.
You a dad or something?
What are you doing here?
Oh man, that's the part that I hate the most. When David is like, what? Are you her father, right? Like, oh man, even if he wasn't or was, right? Like, what is the next step, right? Like, what are you gonna say? Oh, I was just gonna take her out to watch football or something, right? Like, we're going to go see Steelers and the Ravens, right? Nice little plug in there. But anyway, like, oh man, I just hate the arrogance in his voice. Like, and he also like looks like a wannabe cool person, right? Like the chain, we have like the tilted hat, right? The baggy shorts. I don't know if this is a baggy shirt, but of course that's like the style back then, right? I don't know if it was like exactly when this was, but like,
What's going on?
I don't know.
You tell me what's going on.
You a dad or something?
You were
What are you
dad or
doing
something?
I'm David. How you doing?
David, I'm Chris. Nice to see you. How's everything?
Good. Chilling. Birthday party.
So the girl here was going to go with you to the birthday party.
Who are you?
I'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
So what are you doing in this house?
I asked the girl, did she want to go to the birthday party?
Who were you here to pick up? What's your date's name for the party?
B.
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 And how old is
B, man. What was is that like legit like the name just B, right? Is that even a name?
B?
Whatever.
I don't know. She didn't really tell me.
What?
I need you to keep your hands up.
Or I
where
can
see
just-
them.
Don't be
On your
scared, dude.
back.
I just got a cigarette.
I hate this shit so much, I'm sorry for cursing, man. I haven't done it in a while, right? I hate this shit. Like, oh man, don't be scared, dude, man. Like, shut up. Like, you're clearly under some form of, interview right now, right? Like, don't be scared, dude. I'm only pulling out a cigarette, right? I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna get real petty and real mad at we're a minute and 44 seconds in, right? And this video is 8 minutes long.
Don't be scared, dude.
Let me start.
Are you?
I'm not scared.
You seem like law enforcement.
LAR? Why do people say that? Like LAR or law enforcement? I don't know.
I happen to know law enforcement.
You
when
do
I see
law
one.
enforcement, yeah.
I happen to know
I happen to know.
law enforcement when I see them.
You do. So you're an expert in this area.
No, I'm just saying.
What a stupid ass. I happen to know law enforcement. Like, this is literally like the most like non-law enforcement, activity that's happening right now, right? Well, kinda. Never mind. I'll take that back, right? You're in a sting operation, but Chris Hansen's no police, right? He's a reporter for Dateline NBC, right?
And you come off as law enforcement.
Really?
So
You know how you come off?
how's that?
Somebody who's very nervous.
Ooh.
Somebody who came over here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
14-year-old.
I'm pausing it a lot, right? But oh man, I'm gonna just straight up say I've never seen this by myself. Like I've seen this once, if even that. Like I skimmed through it, right? I was done. Like what if Chris Hansen said, "You know what you look like to me? A predator." Like imagine if you just called him a predator right there and then, man. That would have been so good, man. That would have been a banger line, man. And then like the cameraman would have came out and be like, "Oh, he said part of the name of the show, right? We have to come out now."
How old are you?
How old are you?
You know how you come off?
A predator.
Somebody who's very nervous.
Nervous.
Somebody who came over here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
14-year-old.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. You see?
Hey, he's as old as me. What the shit? He's as old as me, man. I'm 21 years old, right? I turned 21 this year, right? It's been okay, I guess. I don't know. The time just passes. It's not like there's a revelation that hits me when I turn 21 or 22, right?
Coming over to visit a 14-year-old?
I didn't really know she was 14.
Crazy.
She told you.
We were in a role-playing chat room.
Have you ever given or got head?
2 words?
Do you need a teacher?
Wait,
Are
what?
you sexy naked?
What?
I didn't really know she was
Whoa.
14.
She told you.
We were in a role-playing chat room.
Have you ever given or got head? Do you need a teacher? Are you sexy naked? Have you ever played with yourself? You gonna put my in your mouth?
And
Because I like that, I'll teach you.
Oh my goodness! Can you give head, man? I never would have thought I would have heard Chris Hansen say something like that, right? But oh man, he goes from saying like, "Oh, I didn't know she was 14" to, blank, blank, blank. What Chris is reading out. You get me?
You trying to say?
I'm trying to say it because I like that, I'll teach you.
And you trying to say?
What?
I'm trying to say it makes it look like
It looks.
you came here
I didn't come here. I
to
can't pick her
have
up.
sex with an underage girl.
We were in a role-playing chat room, dude.
And what role were you playing exactly here?
People play roles, man. Anytime.
A predator, man. Oh man, I'm so man. One day, well, this doesn't happen anymore. Maybe like now, cause Chris is back, right? He's been back for a little bit, but like I just want Chris Hansen to call one of these guys, right, a predator, like just straight to their face. But I don't think it happens, or it happened. And if it did, tell me, right? I gotta watch that next, right? But man, it's just so good, man. It is so good.
We were in a role-playing chat room, dude.
And what role were you playing exactly here?
People play roles, man. Anytime. Never ask role-playing. People just talk.
Watch porno.
And
You got pornos.
I'm an adult.
Yes, but the girl you were talking to was not.
Well, I didn't know that, dude.
And your poor sister's waiting outside with 2 babies in the car?
Yeah. So
Because you had to come over here and have sex with a 14-year-old.
I didn't come over here to have sex.
Why would you put that sister of yours
I didn't
in that
come over here
position?
to have sex. I come over here.
Chris is like, this isn't adding up, man. Why would you do this, right? Oh man, I do feel bad for the sister, right? But you just never know at what to what extent, really, this type of like okay, this is my theory, right? My theory, sorry, is that David Schumacher, right, told his sister, "Oh, we're gonna pick up this child." Which again, is very strange. Like I don't know whose mind this would be okay, but we're picking up this child, right, from their home and taking them to a birthday party or some party, right? Because I do believe that's what he told his sister, right? But I do think that at the party, or maybe like after they came back, or even potentially before they went, right? He would try to do that with the 14-year-old, right? Like, I do not believe his story, right? Of course, like he makes it seem like he was innocent, but it's just very coincidental that you land yourself in this position. You get me? Like, you ask this kid if they have performed sexual acts. Those are links that are far to reach, right? I don't think I would ever land myself in something like that easily. You get me? Like, it would be really, really like a huge part for me to do that, right? David Schumacher did not accidentally, and without knowing, message this child, right? And he says, right, role playing chat room, right? But every time there's a role of a minor, it's very I would never do something like that, right? It's a very strange role to play. Like, it's just not good, and especially when he came in, like, the decoy sounds like they're underage, right? And he did not care, right?
Here, get the girl and go to the party. Oh my God, dude. Is this some kind of hold up, man? You got a warrant? Because, I mean, if the girl don't want to come and if you got a problem.
Warrant? What are you, a defense lawyer now?
I'm saying, man.
Oh my God, I didn't know Chris said that. Oh my God. Defense lawyer? Are you a defense lawyer?
Come and if you got a problem.
Warrant? What are you, a defense lawyer now?
I'm saying, man. You don't got no cause to hold me. I got
a nervous defense lawyer predator.
no problem sitting here to talk to you.
Right? Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
You do
on
look kind of familiar.
Who try to meet kids on the internet.
Hey, man, I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming.
I don't want to be.
Thanks, Chris, man. I would have never guessed, Chris. Just little comments that Chris puts in, right? I actually don't know if David got to Chris or not, because if I was Chris, I would be heavily annoyed, right? To have a dude, right, like, sitting in this house acting like he's not in trouble. You get me? Like, man, it's so strange. But anyway, like, he uses this, phenomenal disguise of the hat, right? In parentheses, right? In parentheses. No, I guess in quotations, right? The hat, right? Man.
Be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
It's a little late for that, dog.
Now, if there's anything else you want to tell me.
Never mind. This disguise has gotten an upgrade, man. But now we have the hat in quotations, right? And now we have the shirt. I don't know. The shirt, right? Like, in quotations again.
All I gotta say is, ain't nothing going on here, dude. Nothing funny going on.
Wait, who's that? Like, I could have sworn, right, I was looking at David Schumacher a second ago, right? Now I don't know who this guy is, right? This guy might be innocent, man. I don't know who this is, man. Let him leave, man.
On here.
Nothing funny going on.
No.
Nothing
If the girl's really 14, then I ain't got
14.
But
She told you she was
see,
14.
we were in a role-playing chat room, dude.
You know how many times I hear that?
No, I was in a role-playing chat room, dude. You got the phone records? You got that? Taped conversations?
Phone records?
Do you have that?
You're not really in that much of a strong position here.
I know that, man. Listen, am I being held up here?
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked in.
Do y'all want to interview? Hey, how y'all doing? Okay.
You can walk out that door anytime you want.
Am I gonna be on? Is the cops out there?
I can't.
That's not up to
that.
me. That's not up to me. David Schumacher, right? That's not up to me, man. It is so good, man. I always like it when Chris Hansen, always diverts that question, right? It's always so good because, Chris Hansen is smiling to himself, what the answer is, right? Internally, right? Of course, he's not smiling, right?
Speak to that.
How y'all doing? NBC.
How y'all doing?
NBC.
NBC. And you're
NBC?
Chris Hansen.
Chris
All right,
Hansen.
listen.
Dateline NBC.
Dateline
Let me
NBC.
let me explain something to NBC for a second here. I don't know what kind of rap y'all got on people, but maybe y'all can get the whole story because this girl is in a role playing chat room, and if she wants to play like she's 14, hey, whatever. But on the phone, the girl told me something different.
Really?
So I mean,
And you expect me to believe that?
yeah, you don't gotta believe.
Why? Oh man, and if you don't know, right, this entire investigation is ran by in collaboration with police. You get me? No matter what, there was never a actual underage minor, a minor, right, in danger, right? So everything he's saying, right? Oh, get the phone records. You were talking to another decoy, right? It doesn't matter. These predators. It's surprising that they use that excuse often. Is the whole well, she said something different in the phone calls, right? Not the ones that you have right now, right? The chat logs. On that, yeah, she told me she was 14, but on the phone, she told me something different, right? But I believe they do have those. The phone records are out there, right? Or they had them at some point. But yeah, it's something. He's really trying his best to explain this off when from the very beginning, it was a setup, you know.
The whole story because this girl is in a role-playing chat room and if she wants to play like she's 14, hey, whatever. But on the phone, the girl told me something different.
Really?
Yeah, man. Let's role play me being a predator and you being a underage, child, right? Like.
So I mean.
And you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, you don't gotta believe it. You don't got to.
The people will know.
I'm not trying to convince you or these cameramen or
what?
Anybody else.
Who are you trying to convince?
Nobody, buddy.
Yourself?
Is the police out there? Let me know.
Again, I'm just doing a story.
Whose house is this? Can I smoke this shit
No,
right
you
now?
can't smoke this.
I don't think so.
Whose house is this, man? I've never heard someone ask that question, man. Like, David Schumacher is asking some of the best questions I've ever heard in my life, Like, the best questions a predator has ever asked, Is police out there? He asked that twice. No one has ever done that before, I don't believe, right? The smoking thing, law enforcement, what else? Role-playing chat room, 2 words, by the way,
Or anybody else.
Who are you trying to convince?
Nobody, buddy.
Yourself?
Nobody,
Is
man.
the police out there? Let me know.
Let me know.
Again, I'm just doing a story.
Whose house is this? Can I smoke this shit
No,
right
you
now?
can't smoke this.
I don't think so.
I can't smoke.
You can smoke outside.
You can smoke. I'll smoke that David Schumacher fact, man. Where are you going? So crazy. Man, it is always so hilarious. Man, you know what? I'm just extra pissed at this point. I am. Okay, don't say the F word, man. You don't gotta curse around, man. I've turned a new leaf, I'm trying my best. Like, this guy, like, there have been predators in the past, right, that have begged and almost pleaded to go out the front and not the back, right, where they initially came through, right? They always want to go a different way, right? They hope that for some reason the police aren't capable of knowing where he's at, Like, go through the back. Like, you literally came from there, you know where that door is, but he decides to go through the front, right? Hopefully expecting that he would maybe be able to dodge the police, that the police are just stationary, right? That they can never walk or move, right, after they've been deployed, right? But, yeah, like, I can't believe Chris didn't say anything, right? He started pointing, but he realized that this guy wouldn't listen. Even if he told him something, he wouldn't listen. So he just let him go, right? Even though, no matter what, they would have told the police, hey, this guy's coming through the front now, like, go to the front, right? Like, what an idiot.
Run into the car. Move.
Running to the car. Move. Oh! Oh my god, that's Chris Hansen. Chris is like, I'm trying to see this action, right? Like, man, Chris Hansen is really, really slim. Like, Jesus Christ, but I wonder who all this is, right? I know that's Ron Knight right there. That has to be. Like, you see that back of his head? That's Ron Knight. It has to be. There's no possible way it's not, right? It's him. I could tell. Just by the shade of the shirt, right? I could tell it's Ron Knight. This one, they're almost identical, but Ron Knight would never wear this shade, right? I know him too personally. I've known him for too long to know that he would not wear something like this, right? See what I'm saying? Look, it is Ron Knight. I'm telling you, right? I have this type of eye, right? And I've never seen this before, right? I have the eye, right? I have the eye to, know where Ron Knight is at, constantly on the screen, this could be some type of, like, album cover, right? It's so gangster, man. But I should stop talking. I really should. Like, just in general, like, I should never speak another word, I am pretty annoying. But anyway, to continue, like, Chris Hansen is standing here looking out, right? The front door is open. He's able to see everything go down, right? And it looks like the cameramen are gonna try to run out and actually get a scene for the TV crew, right? For the TV. But these sound mic people, I don't believe they're actually sound mics. I don't think they actually work. I think it's more for the theatrics, right? But yeah, let's see that arrest again, man.
The car.
He tried his best to run. He really did. Like, he was like, oh, I gotta get out of here fast, before anything happens, right? What a lovely tackle, too, by the way.
Dog, chill, man. Chill, dog. Come on now.
When you're told to get on the ground, you get on the ground.
I got on the ground.
No, you didn't.
All right, hey, check me
He
out,
didn't.
officer.
Check me out. What am I checking out, man? What shirt is that? Rhino? Like, I remember I used to, like, with my family, I would go to the mall and I would actually go into these stores, but Are they even around anymore? I don't know. A rhino or whatever. It's something like that. I don't know.
Hey, Christina, pick my cigarettes up right here.
Pick my cigarettes.
This is a misunderstanding. Pick my cigarettes up.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, like I don't think you are going to jail under a misunderstanding, right? But you know, maybe if he has like a defense, maybe he would be able to go like hopefully like make sure he keeps it only in 2 words though. I wouldn't want, you know, 3 or 4, you know, only 2 words, you know. Yeah, this is all raw, so there's no audio, right? It's just the video, but that's his sister, right, coming out the car. The poor kids in the back crying. Nice ass, by the way.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Imagine she pulls out a gun, man. Imagine she like pulls out a scrap, right? She pulls out a weapon, right? And then all the police have to, you know, actually take her down, right? But no, like it's something, right? Poor sister. I actually don't think she was like, you know, in cahoots with David, right? But her brother. But I also think that she should have asked more questions. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on in her mind to be like, yeah, it's okay to pick up this random 14-year-old girl to go to a party. Like, that's very strange. Like, it's very, very strange.
Do we have anything else in here in the car? What's going on? Is this your brother?
Yeah.
We brought him here so he could have sex with a 13-year-old.
13?
Yeah.
13? He wasn't supposed to be
anything
having
else in the
sex
car?
with her. She was just supposed to go
Answer
out
my
with us.
question. Does he have anything? Did he drop anything in the car?
What the again? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean she was supposed to go out with us? Y'all are not a parent. Y'all are not a sibling, an aunt, anything, right? So why are you picking up a random 14-year-old to go somewhere when they're not yours? Like, this is unbelievably stupid on his sister's behalf, right? Like, you're a complete idiot to basically allow this to happen. You get me? Like, you really thought it was a good idea, like, you stupid ass. Like, really?
You get back in the car.
God, I'm getting more annoyed at his sister. Like, even get mad at him, realistically. Like, the sister's too stupid to realize, like, how bad that is. I guess, I don't...
Child back in the car seat.
Put the child back in the car seat.
Put the child back in the car seat. You get back in the car.
I got 2 words for NBC. Role playing chat room, alright, y'all? Cause
That's
man,
2 words.
Role playing. Hey, NBC, 2 words.
2
Role
words.
playing chat room, dude. Cause
Role playing chat room, dude.
the girl was role playing, man. Ask the girl what she said on the phone. No.
How many words is actually role playing chat room? That's 3, right? Role playing is like, you know, has a little dash in the middle, right? The little line on the bottom, but it's not a little line on the bottom. It's a little line in the middle, right? But role playing is 1 word. It's 1 word, right? Chat room could be 1 or 2, but I believe it's 1, right? And then dude is a 3rd letter, like, I mean word, right? Like, he's stupid, right? I say after I messed up the entire process of like deciphering how many words that actually is. But that is a classic, man. That's a banger line, man. If anyone ever, you know, if I'm out in public, right, I'm pretty noticeable, right? I look like a rat, so I think you'll be able to see me, right? But if I ever hear anyone say 2 words role-play chat room, dude, I might have to, you know, go into combat mode, right? If whatever that is, right? But, you know.
I just like
What
to
do I
play
say?
like I'm young. I'm not really. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get some green.
Some green.
For NBC.
Role-playing
Role-playing chat room, alright,
dude,
y'all?
right?
Cause man, the girl was role-playing. Hey, NBC, 2 words. Role-playing chat room, dude. Cause
Role-playing chat room.
the girl was role-playing, man.
Yes, she
Ask the
was.
girl what she said on the phone. No, I just like to play like I'm young. I'm not really. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get some green.
Some green. Wait, what else did he say? Because I didn't catch that.
Role-playing, man, dude. Cause the girl was role-playing, man. Ask the girl what she said on the phone. No,
Ask the
I
girl
just
what
like
she
to
said on the
play
phone.
like-
You were talking to a grown person, right? There is no child involved, right? Like I had previously said, right? I'm not gonna go back into that.
I'm young. I'm not really. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get some green. No, I get no.
Some green.
What's that for your pedophile thing?
Yeah.
Good, because when
Have a
I
seat.
get found not guilty, I'm sue somebody.
Sue someone. The truth will come out.
Dude, this is a bomb rap, man.
Bomb
rap.
Bomb rap. What? A bomb rap,
Does
man.
it look like I need to get 14-year-old girls? I'm not guilty, man.
Probably. I'm gonna be honest, David. Like, you look like you want to be a cool guy, right? But I don't think women find you attractive on me. Maybe I'm just shit talking at this point, but I don't know. Like the entire thing from the beginning was stupid as hell. So I don't have any confidence of what this dude is telling me, right? Like, no, I don't believe you actually get, grown women. It seems like you're too stupid to fucking. Oh, I said it. Holy shit. To get a partner, right? Like.
Does it look like I need to get 14-year-old girls? I'm not guilty, man. Do I look like I need 14-year-old girls? I don't need 14-year-old girls, dude. I got all kind of girls.
He told me she was 17.
Still not an adult, by the way. They're still dependent on their parents, right? Like beyond the law, the consent stuff. Like I hate all that. Like the whole age of consent like thing when they're not an adult. Like an age of consent should just be 18 all across the board. Like I don't think teenagers should, even though 18 is a teen, but you get what I'm saying. Teenagers should be allowed to try to poke at a young age. Like it is very irresponsible and stuff, right? But even if she was 17, I don't believe you're able to take them out, right? They're not independent, right?
I haven't even laid eyes on the girl. If I knew that she was 13, I wouldn't even picked her up.
Yeah, you should have thought about that, stupid.
David, here's what I'm going to open it up. I have no problem with you, okay?
Yeah, we cool, man.
Okay, so
I have no problem with you. I'm gonna open up this door. Do not hit me. I don't have a problem with you. God, they act like this guy's gonna do something. Like, bro, he's not as gangster as he thinks he is. Like, I know he has had run-ins with the law, right? But I don't know of what, right? Like come and find out. It was like for assaulting a police officer. Like that'd be hilarious, right, on my behalf. But maybe it is. Who knows? Because they're acting very, weary, right? Ironically, of David, right?
David, here's what I'm going to open it up. I have no
Do
problem
not
with
smack
you,
me.
okay?
Do not hit me.
Okay, so
Do
you
not
be
call
cool
me
and I'm
names.
cool, all right? All right.
Do not abuse me.
NBC again.
Yeah, 2 words.
How y'all doing, NBC?
Tell me the 2 words, bruh. A very cinematic shot, right? I think that's the end of it. Yeah. We've reached the end, man. Oh, so good, man.
Come off?
How's that?
Somebody who's very nervous.
Nervous.
Somebody who
Predator.
came over here to have
Nervous
sex with a
predator.
14-year-old girl.
14-year-old?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Crazy how I don't know. Also shout out to the fruit, right? Shout out to all the fruit in the world, man. Oh my god, raw night. I'm telling you, man. I sensed it. I sensed something wrong with this frame, right? I sensed something wrong. I was like, I'm acknowledging the fruit, right? But there's something else I have to acknowledge, right? There's something I'm missing, right? And it's raw night, man.
I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming.
We are
I
filming.
don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Dog.
Now, if there's anything else you want to tell me.
All I gotta say is, ain't nothing going on
Yeah, maybe.
here,
but
dude. Nothing funny going on here.
Nothing funny going on.
Funny.
Nah.
Nothing
The girl-
hilarious. Nothing funny.
If the girl's really 14, then I know. But
She told you she was 14.
we were in a role-playing chat room, dude.
You know how many times I hear that?
No, I was.
That is true, though. Like, Chris hears that often, right? The whole, I didn't know if she was lying or not. And I think I've said this before, right? But in Steve Wilkos' episode of, a predator sting that happened on someone's dad, right? That he went to the house. Legit, they used the exact same excuse that the girl was lying. They lied about the age, right? They actually, it was all set up that, he didn't do anything wrong. He was there to meet someone older, right? They always use those excuses, right? And David Schumacher is not, a different case, right? He's using those excuses as well. But anyway, why the hell am I watching this again? We're done here. We're done. But anyway, if you like what you watched, right? If you like me commenting, right? Subscribe, like the video, please. I really appreciate it, right? If you do, right? It always shows, if it's a good video or not, right? Of course. But anyway, yeah. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. I have an Instagram. Check that out. I also have this other channel, but it's a bit long to make videos for that one. So it's a bit stagnant right now. It's just not doing too much with that. But anyway, yeah, we'll catch you some other time and have a good day. Goodbye.